There we go. Okay. Remember, traders, if you have Discord open, you have to close YouTube and vice versa. Rick, are you ready on that? Yes? What are you looking to do on yes? I would like to see a breakdown of support today. I will love it. I don't know after yesterday, the big move, if the market will move so much. Generally, yeah, generally it stalls. We'll see. Let's see us over here. Anybody can share the YouTube bookmap link. Very choppy right now, yes, huh? Very choppy, very, very choppy. So careful trading that. I would like to short mostly the pops on that, but we have to see really how it reacts to the gate. It's difficult over here to interpret by stats this morning API. So I would really like to see over here the direction. Are you ready? Yana, you're cold? Get some coffee. You sure? It's cold over here, huh? It's not, I mean, he has muscles, so he's always hot. He does look, the bicycle over there, like, probably has like bathing suit on. So, okay, when you have, we're gonna trade good. But what I want is that if you take a first position that is a loss, remember that right away you have to cut it, revisit, don't be stubborn, see if still your plan is good, but only was wrong the timing. If the plan changed, let's say we have a fake breakdown and you were looking to short thinking it was a breakdown, and right away the market start pushing back up, or the stock you're trading pushes back up, don't continue to short it. Start looking for a long or avoid it. Okay, so I want that reaction that you have. We have over here Bookmap, and I put also the times in sales so you can see the comparison of the two, and I use always the two together. Okay. Maybe they're right. Thank you, buddy. Thank you very much. I'm sorry, traders. Yeah, because I'm on another monitor. I'm sorry for that. Okay. Sorry for the issue. Okay, issue solved. So we have 3 minutes at the gate. I'm also gonna put it here, the sweater, like Diana. So I'm gonna start looking. Where you look here this morning? What happened? The internet? Yeah. You are connected? I was trying to reboot. Yeah, that's what I was just Where is everybody? Watching, yeah. Okay. So I faded the tail under there. So definitely pop into the tail short. Or are we playing it long? I personally would look for pop and fill the tail lines short. So like around 675, 670, 680. Or a dip, push, replaying of the tail lines, so a cut pattern and long term. Dual. Okay, wait that we have the volume, and ideally wait that we have a fake breakdown, so you will see all short trap, and then I'm okay, and your wife? So, that's after we set up, but that's what we were just looking for the gate. Yeah. So let's look if we have a popping field there. That 640, 650, 670 would be popping field amazing for short. But if you reclaim, that is going to be a good one. Yes. 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 Exactly those two points. Oh. Lead Tesla and Q. And I still make the same thing I've seen. Right? Okay. In this case, I have the Q's over there by facility. Okay, so you have Tesla as well. Okay. But what also is let's see. Okay. Pop on Tesla. Big push. Is grinding to 50. Short at Tesla at 40. Putting a stop break even. Covering a partial at 246 and 50. So this is my short. You see the heat map? It's a small trade, let's put a small size over here. So now I reach break even. I want to see the breakdown of Tesla. And if we have the breakdown of support and a rejection of that support, I'm going to add to the position. Got it? Yeah. Careful because it's bouncing, you see it. That's a support pre-market low. Let's see if it breaks the 90 MA and pop and fails. Are you looking at Tesla here, traders, with me? I'm looking also in NQ. NQ is bouncing. NQ the 200 and the 5. Out all. So looks like a reverse 50. I took a long over here, ready to add. Added. 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 Want to see if this is going to push. No, got me all stop over here. Let's see. I'm out over here with a minimal cut. So we are above the open level, but I'm following also what is doing over here, the NQ. And NQ is so tight, is so lateral. You see my cut right away, out immediately. NQ looks like coming down, but we're stuck in a range, and Tesla is still giving me over here 8 reverse 50. Shorted. I'm risking the 250. NQ is fading. So I want that Tesla over here fails as well. NQ to the lows. But we have to look for Tesla breaking that 90 MA. Break down, cover a partial. Now I'm going to look for the low of the day or break even. NQ still fading, so we're going to hold over here. Maximum risk break even. We need this to stay below the open level of our entry. Out because it didn't push as I wanted to the downside, and NQ is bouncing. If we have another breakdown, I will re-add. So Tesla is forming inside bar. You see it's still holding that 90 MA. NQ is pushing, and Tesla is holding the 90 MA. NQ lows. So in this case, you can see Tesla pushing NQ dumping. And NVIDIA fading, following what? Following NQ. Okay, so that's the difference. If you're looking at NQ, NVIDIA is fading, all right? Or at least is having a rejection. So for now, a small position until the market doesn't give me any kind of good entry. So very, very small. So we scalp like for 350 peanuts. But until I don't see that direction, I cannot take any size. Let's see if it breaks. I took a starter. Add into the position short. Add a short. Qs to the lows. Inside bar over here of Tesla. That's the reason why I shorted. Maximum risk is the what I made this pre-market, sorry, this open. Looks like it didn't close bullish. Look also by the 3 minutes. That is still choppy. Looks like wants to break. 90 MA curling down. We need to see the breakdown, the 3 minutes, the 247 breakdown. And this is all patience over here. Has to break the 247, okay? Breakdown on NQ, so all the market will come down following NQ. This means like NVIDIA, Apple, all of these, okay? Another inside bar on Tesla, added big. No, I couldn't add, sorry. Taking partial profits. I was add, but I did the wrong key. So let's hold now Tesla. This is what I see over here. I wanted to add over here 1,000 shares on that break. I'm looking for 245 if it's going to continue. Risk break even. Okay. Did you take NQ? I want to see NQ and the Qs over here. Did you take NVIDIA? Okay, that's good. Look the market, how it's going down, just sold the position. But I missed over here a 2000 add on my entry. I did the wrong hotkey. New lows. If we see a failure heat map, support over here on NQ. Scaling out, adding liquidity on that Tesla. Why? Because we have a previous support 246 is the open level. Okay, NQ is a big support 19,850. Same of the Qs. Okay, I'm talking about NQ because I'm used to do that. But the same you can trade with the Qs. Doesn't change anything. All right. Traders, are you following what we're doing over here live on Tesla? Okay, so I'm trying to explain you the process. If now we have, for example, a break on 246, and right away we have a heat map above, we're gonna add into that. And also what I wanted to share with you that this is my template when I trade Tesla, for example, and you can see that 3 minutes of breakdown inside bar over here. You see this pull? Okay. This is my template. NQ on the right, 135. I always have the 15 as well. Force as is in so space over here. I cannot put it. All right. So breakdown on NQ. Let's see if we'll continue NQ. Remember, the previous low was 802.20. So over here, what we're gonna do? Maybe it's gonna bounce. So 246 and 50, we're gonna trade on Tesla, all right? Traders, not the fact to always take wins, is the fact that when we have a loss like before, actually not a loss, but we cut it, was not working, then we reshort it. So don't be afraid to re-enter in a position or to add into a position, okay? NQ looks like bouncing a little bit. Follow this, traders, okay? Out all. Why? Because it broke over here the pre-market low and it bounced. Okay, so what we're gonna do? If the market continues to bounce, we're gonna look for a long. I longed it, risking $50 on this. So you see how we have our targets. I added to the position over here. The fuck, I did wrong. I wanted to add to the position, not shorting the position. Let's see what it did. No, I got the long, but it cut me. So still waiting over here. Because on this razor, I have only the hotkeys set for the short side. And J Slim. Shorted. Risking tight. Added. Trying to add, but I can't. Risking tight. When I see a breakout 244, there we are. Risk break even now. Trimming a partial. Adding. NQ seems like reversing, coming down. Possible short coming. Risking break even now on Tesla. Are you following traders in the room, the Tesla trades over here? 240. If NQ fails to 40, if NQ fucks me around, I'm out. But that's how you trade Tesla around the core. You scalp it, you add and everything, okay? Got it? Bookmap traders, is it fair? So I'm using the bookmap levels over here. Big support 243, I want to see a breakdown. Trying to add more, cancel, didn't go. Trailing a little bit, adding liquidity, so I don't pay ECN fees with Reb 25. So you see a small position that we started with 100 shares, we're already up like $1,600 for the day in about 20 minutes of work. Got it? Trading small size. Okay, Paul? We need NQ to dump and Tesla to show me that it can still have steam to the downside to 240. This is a big lesson on how to trade Tesla, scalp it, and trade around the core. A little bit of bounce from that 243, but the stock is still continuing to make on the 1 minute, lower highs, lower lows. Same on the 3, same on the 5. NQ is stalling there at the 90 million VWAP. You see that? It doesn't want to break down NQ. Tesla seems having more steam. Would like to see 240, that's my target. Right now my trailer is 243 and 50. So just staying there. And everything started from the 90 May J Slim on the 1 minute on Tesla. Okay. Tata. Clear process. Clear. So entering with low risk gives you the possibility to right away be in the money and then manage the position better, or even take ads to your trade. And Q, simply steady. Rick, did you take anything on yes? Long? And Q looks like wants to fail. Charu? Out of verse 15? After we'll check together. So over here, we're ready to cut the position, and we close for a trade, another win. So we had 4 wins over here on Tesla. Waiting the 243 mark. How did it go, Morgan? Did you trade? Okay, after we'll come to see it. Added. So now I'm risking my average.
You added based on the position you are on.
Yes, and it's going down more. You see it trailing a little bit. So paying myself. And now risk break even. I was waiting for a break on 242 because, as you know, my target is just 240. So I'm ready to re-add the position. Usually I'd be 25 and I'm skidding out on the bid. I don't like NQ over here. NQ is pushing out everything, and we close for 1,600 bucks on the Tesla over here. Okay, so 25 minutes of job, trading small size, and we got the all short from the J lines over here. So we're gonna review over here why we took this trade. So look over here, traders. First, we took the pop over here, a little bit of short. But then when the price came over here, we started shorting. Once the price was rejecting the VWAP inside bar, we added more over here, added more over here, covering dips, support, re-add over here in the J Slim into the 90 MA, and then taking it more. Possibly this is gonna go 240. Maybe I cut out too early, but it's fine. Now it's my time for me to come to see you. So 25 minutes of job, 1,600 bucks. It's fine. Pay the bills, and now let's see what you did.
Oh, finally it went. Yeah, I finally got connected, which is great. I got 2 trades in. The first one was
In connection.
Yeah, yeah. And then I took the short. I don't know. I have no idea. And also, if you get out, look at that curve that you have again and again. See the curve? And put it on your phone.
Yeah,
This is just a.
and then also use the J lines in 29.
A little bit like here.
Yeah, okay. Put 729, if you use the 1 minute chart, and put also 90 days VWAP. Okay, put the 90 days VWAP. Yeah. Put the 90.
Yeah, I have 9 on there.
You see how we're adjusting, so that gives you a better idea.
In your opinion?
In my opinion, you did very good, but I would have shorter the number. Why?
There's also a separate.
Ah,
I'm always looking this for long.
okay, but it's very good how you did it. Look all the stocks now that are in the scanner, and look for those stocks that have like a possibility to curl above the open level and the pre-market high. There you can find longs. Soon we're gonna look at the scanner. After Tata knows how to set up the chart. So today was a lesson on Tesla, but I have them more about perspective. Big up. Like it's easier, right? Doing big ups is easier. Never short it. Very good. No, never, never, never. No, no. When it recurs, you're playing for J-lines, and then 90 days, when it breaks the VWAP, and J-lines break the VWAP, never short. Has to be very far to have the resistance. I'll let it go, but. Not terrible.
Yeah, not terrible. Took a short over here early. Took a short here.
Why you see the light so high, so high?
I can. Yeah, I took a short here, and I saw it dipped and then came back, so I cut it. Like I said, it didn't immediately work. I took one here. This was actually accidental. I didn't mean to tie my arm, so I cut it pretty short. This was my first cover, and this was my second cover when I saw it pushing back up. And then I haven't taken one since. Kind of waiting for it to pick a direction.
Guys, can you put all API, please, 1 second? Can you all put API? Diana, can you all put API, please? Diana, if we want to party, we wait 5 o'clock, that the chat brings us, okay? API is near a possible squeeze. So I will start looking for API. API possible squeeze coming. So we're gonna put that over here up. So I'm gonna look at Bookmap, but before I have to explain 2 things. If now you look in API, what do you see? All morning, VWAP long, J lines long, J lines long, J line rejection, J line rejection, J line rejection. The price is not fading. The price is holding the 5-minute J lines. And this is a very important level. So please do it. Don't ask me why, ask me why. Put a 5 and 15-minute chart on this, because some of the best longs happen midday or afternoon on stocks that may hold a fib level, like in this case, a 61% fib, 61.8% fib. And if we reclaim the daily lines and we have this inside bar, this is going to push probably till 7. So I'm telling you right now, API, Trader, are you listening in the room? API, if we hold and consolidate above 61 fib and 5-minute day lines, midday, high chance for a squeeze to 7. So maybe at 7 or 650, we have another short. But I'm telling you, we can have a long play. So how we do this now? This morning we did Tesla. We focus on that. Good. Done. If you want to continue to trade Tesla and Q, good. Stay with that. But I'm also looking, and this was NQ this morning, was so choppy, okay? So don't expect like you see NQ amazing like yesterday. But now I'm looking to look over here, and we can do this. We put symbol. We put over here our friend API, which is a tough stock. Really, it's a tough stock. It seems like easy to trade, but it's not at all. And we're going to put away also the 15. So 15 minutes, sorry. As I said, we had a fake breakout of 7. So over here you see, oh, beautiful over here, bearish engulfing fake breakout. Let's see if it reclaims the VWAP and how we'll hold. So this is going to be our moment. Anybody traded EONR? Anybody traded SIN? You still drunk from last night? Okay, let's see. Diana, bring me La Buona Novella at the same time. Buona Novella means the good message. Oh, what a beautiful retraction. 118. Okay, let me see. Oh, you traded NVIDIA. Yeah, I did. So you took the curve, that's put on NVIDIA, I believe. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you bought one contract and you had more? Yeah. 2 or 3 together? 6? Yeah. Oh, what you had was not even drink. That's beautiful long, because that ad, then important to learn the price action. You see this bar that opens, it dips, and it pushes. So it means that somebody under is buying, and then you form a hammer. And it holds the 90-day. So that's a beautiful long. You get out partial position, you get out the spike, inside bar, break down, get out everything, try to recycle out, and then this. What is that? Okay. Okay. You were still in that position. There was an ad or was it a trade? No, it was an ad. Okay. Try to hold a position and add. Why? Like I did before. Because you still have that position and you add, then you risk just your average. You don't take a loss. But it wasn't good. Okay, that's how you bought the put and the stop break even. Then you bought, sold, bought, and you took the all move. Very, very good. So Tesla was profitable and Nvidia was negative. Yeah. Both profitable. Good. So with 6 contracts, we probably did like $300. Very good. How did it go, buddy? ES is moving or is still like very choppy? Wow. But it's always like that. After big, remember what we said before. After a big day, probably markets are going to consolidate. That's Wednesday. I didn't look if maybe we have any kind of news. No. You don't have. Tesla was amazing because of news before. So that's the reason. Also, my here is long. I'm short. Okay. So you're short on the what is that? Yeah, short on. Short on the projection here. Okay. I had my other trading. Okay. That bounce.
So if you have to have a day, first have a day that bounce on the upside, or maybe the weekend opening like this, fail into a Mac is because we are in that range. Getting too hot. So with this, on the bottom of the work. How many sorry. Nice. One second. When you put this trailer here, yeah, we put that shortly with it, right? Okay. That, do you have? Why? Okay, so you're 80. Okay. But isn't it better sometimes to try to trail, like especially if it's sprayed down? Try to trail, and then I make the same bigger product. Like with the room test, we are all moved now. Yeah. Why do you trade wholesale? Okay, but you can assume because you're trying something that is not A plus setup, or you're still trading A plus setup. Okay. Okay. Here's that one of those apples. Oh, okay. I would trade more account. Even if you trade two market positions, trade I see you change the place that 3455. That, right? Yeah. Okay. Yes. I would say that's why completely. Personally, go with the market high and market low, because the high was very low, completely high was low. And then breaks into market low, you think there was actually be well for 39 more minute. Breaks into market high, you think this is the be well bounce or Jtraderco, and then you put the 90 day with your over there I have to make things, but I use only the same as one, so 39. If you use 5 minutes, 14 minutes of key, so it's not going to be what, that's it. The indicators are always lagging. And they confirm once things happen. The most important thing is the price action. If it's something, I will first of all check the system at the same time. I will still consume that for 1 month. And we have to look at the price. You always check the system. I will stick to one thing, but it's trying to all right, so just back over here. So let's now look how is holding over here the support. Back over here on Tesla.
It's holding at 243. Let's see if we can have another trade. We have 3 inside bars on Tesla, 5 minutes. Rick, MNQ is bouncing. Yes, is bouncing. Possible long coming up on Tesla. Some support over here. Like to see the fake breakdown. Nvidia what? Okay. In small cap trader, how is it going? Are you looking for something? API, tell me if we have some movement.
It perked up to the 61.8, now it's just kind of fading back down. I'm hoping for a curl to the J lines and the 200 are intersecting at this point, so
Okay.
hoping that we get a pop to J, speed walk, the 200, and then a big wash. That'll be cash money. Did you short from 670 to 640? I've been like, I've been all morning. So did you go over and Nvidia at all? That's right now?
I'm looking still at Tesla.
If I can make a morning start and
Mm-hmm.
third round.
So Jobby is something that you have to look. Jobby. Jobby trader, something you have to look. Uh, can you check WHLR traders? Also the float. Okay. Anybody has opened WHLR float? And if we have news? No news. What is the float, buddy? Did you check also if they have dilution? It's an nano float and SSR. Got it. Okay, so we have everything not to trade short WHLR. Remember, Joby is not that small float. Onto our time frame, I will simply do 70 to 89. Good job, buddy.
RERE. OKLO. RCAT.
App is still fading.
DSY.
Xin, now. Xin. Look at Xin now.
CBAT. HWH.
You see, the scanner tells me. It talks to me. Xin.
OKLO.
Yeah, that's trading small. But the plays were all good, so. $17 yesterday, $16 today. Pretty small, but I need that the guys over here. I would love to see some
RCAT. FAAS. TCBP. KZIA. NKLA.
double HLR. Xin will push, but there is so much spread on Xin. It's tradable. That spread is killing. You see that curl that is coming? Trader, we're still looking for trades over here, okay?
I want coffee or coffee donuts.
No, that's our fee. You know that? It's every 3 weeks, right? No, it's in. I had similar, but I also had like. I think I like
2 donuts in 2 years because we're gonna have by us. So I just want to try it over here. A lot of sugars. Yeah, API slow and steady. All right, traders that we are with us today on Bookmap. So we closed the day on Tesla. The trades that we took were essentially short. So we managed over here to trade using the VWAP and J lines. So we shorted cover, shorted, short cover, partial, re-add cover, re-add cover, cover, cover. No, maximum I use 500. I was on this J Slim over here. I had the Happy Ready 2000. It didn't fill me because my offset was plus minus 0.05. It moved too fast, so I had like to chase it, and I don't want to chase with the size.
NIU,
If it goes back
NKLA,
against me,
RCAT, and one more.
I have a big loss. So I like to keep the offset small. Sometimes maybe minus 0.15 would work much better than a 0.05. Okay, 0.05 I had minus 0.005. But you can see that we actually used over here. There's a VWAP, the J-lines is trend, and then we trade along the 90 MA.
So when you enter, I don't know, 100 stocks, you have around, you partial 1/3, then you
I try to react to full size if I see that.
Again, 100 stocks over what you have already.
Yeah, so this trade over here is 100,
HWH,
Get
IPW.
out 100, and then over here I had like totally another
So you don't
400 or
care about
500.
your average.
I always care my average, but if the stock is going down, I add more size and I see it is going down, I have like wiggle and I have like cushion before it goes to break even. So if I see that the flows is going down and I add size, that's easy money coming in. That's how you profit. And that's the reason why for me was to put 2,000 shares, because my average was from up here. Then of course, let's say I put 2,000, my average would have been over here, but it's near a breakdown and 90 may fail. So as soon as it goes like 30, 40 cents the money, I try to scale out a little bit, pay myself, and then let the rest go. Correct. Exactly the reason why this over here for me is an A+ setup with a J-Slim. Confluence of factors that we studied yesterday. Remember, I don't short simply because I have an indicator, but because I have a confluence. Key level, tape, because there was a big selling pressure, trend, catalyst today, then VU up 90 MA, J-Lines, whatever you have, and also the pattern of J-Slim. So WHLR will go probably parabolic over here. SSR, nano float, high volume. Don't take it. Leave it over there. Okay? Leave it over there. All right, traders on Tesla for today on Bookmap. Thank you very much for following. See you back next week. If you want to join the room, check JTrader.co. Trading room like this, we trade live, we share what we do. A precise trading strategy that you can learn with our trading course. Thank you very much.
IPW, GLXG, AIMD.